You have 3 minutes.
Good morning, Nina Salarno with Crime Victims United. I appreciate the opportunity to be here. I find it very sad in this bill that the victims were not considered, not even an afterthought in this, and it clearly conflicts with the rights of victims pursuant to Article 28 of the California Constitution. There is no mechanism in either of these bills for the victims to be present or heard prior to somebody being released, which is guaranteed in the California Constitution. Also, secondly, what's guaranteed to victims is the right to due process. We currently have $1.7 million warrants in the state of California that go unserved. That not only delays justice, it denies justice to the victims. This bill will have no accountability, and we will have more delays and more denied justice. Again, a violation of the victims' rights. Thirdly, I hear all this talk about pretrial and risk assessments, which I'm intimately involved in. We do not have a valid risk assessment tool in the state of California that can be used to predict violence towards the individual victim that is the target of the person of the crime, because we have static risk assessments. They do not even consider talking to the victim. They do not look at the prior crimes past 3 years, so they are not valid. Thirdly, the effects currently that we're feeling in California from propositions that have, frankly, weakened public safety, such as 109, 47, and 57, are that we are having a rise in violent crime. This is being put, again, weakening the system on behalf of victims. There is currently a penal code section that provides for whether or not if you can pay for bail to be considered as part of your release conditions. This bill does not consider the individual victim's safety as per the Constitution, nor their right to a speedy trial. Also, the cost has not been factored in. There is no mechanism for the pretrial costs. And if you look at it, which is evidence-based, it will cost $3 billion if we follow the Washington, D.C. or the New Jersey model, something simply this state cannot afford. I also asked for one other study. I've heard all the comments made about the people that have been held long. However, no study's actually been made on the accurate number as to why they're being held. Are there other holds, such as ICE holds, federal holds? Are they being advised so that they get day-for-day credit? So before anything goes into effect, we actually should get to the real number of whether or not somebody cannot afford bail, and is that the true reason why they're being held? But most importantly, on behalf of the victims, I urge that you understand that this seriously conflicts with our constitutional rights.